Good morning. Today is lesson number 38. We're gonna do some couple testing program. We're gonna call the library config object and validated object. Okay. So under the config object, you import the config object library. All right. If you type in the config dot, and you can see that they have a function called write, get key item, update, and pop has key, and that's it. Also have validate as boon. This is all the function you have in here, and some of the whole bunch of it. You have time, just scroll down, look at it. There's a whole bunch of them. Okay, and if you highlight on this, it will tell you what's the property of it. See that you have this, so when you initialization, you got those. Okay, so what it does, this program is gonna get a path name and gonna create a record of it from this value. Okay, and I think that's it. And then it's gonna create initial config.ini for you. Okay, so let's run the program and see what it does. All right, so let's go and run it, and we're gonna do lesson number 38. And let's take a look at it. Say, oh, okay, I create initial file. So the initial file, you're gonna write it, and this is what you got. You create a file name from whatever the object you have. Okay, you have object or list called Sony. Under that, you have a product equal to that, accessory equal to this value, and retail equal to this value. That's it. That's all it does. Okay, the config initial file. Okay, very straightforward. And number two, we gonna comment this thing out. Oh, I forgot to run this too, so let's do that so that you see it. And let's run the program again so you can see it. Okay, I forgot to let you see the initialize ini file. So all right, I run it again, and you can see that this is the value it created, and this is the initialize and the config.ini. It's pretty much the same thing what I show you in here, so they are the same thing. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna comment this thing out, and this thing here, and the last one. Now the other program is you're gonna call validate. You're gonna import the config object and validate object classes, what they call, and then you're going to run a whole bunch of value here. Okay, and you create a function create object passing the path, and this is you're going to get the spec equal that, config equal that, validator equal this, and config validator equal copy equal to, config equal path, and then you're going to write it. Again, you're going to create a configuration, config ini, same thing. All right, so I'm going to run it and see what it does. Okay, I'm going to do this. And comment those things out. All right, so looking good, everything's coming, so I'm gonna run it. Alright, so this telling you the program number 2 is gonna create a bunch of value here. You look at the code in here, you have that we have a bunch of value we created, right? So color 1, color 2, color 3, color 5 to color 9, and a bunch of value you assign equals 600, 480. See that? Toolbar. So whatever you got in here, you convert into a value in here. Okay, that's what it does, and it's gonna write append it, append it. So this is the last program we write for this. It's gonna live in here, and this is the program that we just it created. So it appended to the file config.ini, and that's what it does. Okay. This ending the lesson for today, lesson number 38. We talk about the config object library and validate object library, which is we import it. Okay, import it. Okay. All right. I see you guys next time. Bye.